Hello everyone. So every September I look forward to getting Vogue magazine because of course fall fashion, right? So I made it a point to get this yesterday, and these are the supermodels that were popular when I was young. I mean, Linda Evangelista, Cindy Crawford, Christy Turlington, and Naomi Campbell, legends, the greatest of all time. There have been other supermodels since then that I have liked an awful lot too, but yeah, Linda Evangelista was always my favorite. I just thought she was stunning. I actually had an aunt that looked so much like her, who sadly is no longer with us. But yeah, my aunt Karen was so beautiful. And had the most interesting life. But anyway, every year I go through this magazine, and if you're lucky, there is one picture and article that has something to do with makeup. And so today I'm going to be recreating this look. And I looked at that and I said, that is so easy. I can definitely do that. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And there is a one-page article talking about this type of makeup. And what brand have I been obsessed with lately? Hard candy. They talk all about hard candy in this article and this type of makeup. And the makeup artist, Fulvia Ferralfi, works for Chanel. So it doesn't say what products she used, but I would say that it says, since it says Fulvia Ferralfi for Chanel, she used Chanel makeup, but it doesn't say which products. So I'm going to use hard candy, of course, because why not? Let's make it more affordable. And yeah, I couldn't believe they were talking about hard candy in the article that goes with this. So that is what we're going to be doing today. Now, in order so that this makeup look is not crazy long, I did already do a lot of my makeup. So I'm just going to walk you through what I used so far, and then we're going to start with the eyes, and then we'll go to the lips. So what I did first was I moisturized my lips with my Wet n Wild lip treatment. Then I used my Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer. And then I used the Hard Candy Instant Eye Fix, Sheer Envy Instant Eye Fix. Then what I did was I took Lottie London Bright Bounce Under Eye Brightening Corrector in the shade Light and used that over my entire eye area because we want a clean canvas. We don't want to see any veining or discoloration peeking through this eye look because it's a very light, pure eye look that would not be very flattering if you could see veining and discoloration. So I used that all over the entire eye area. Then I went in with the concealer and just put a light layer on top of the corrector because this is a very heavy-duty concealer. Hard Candy Glamoflauge Pro Full Coverage Concealer in the shade Light. And then I used my Hard Candy Glamoflauge Full Coverage Foundation in the shade Natural. And then I put a very, very light layer of Hard Candy Sheer Envy Loose Powder in Translucent. And this is very intense stuff, so just a tiny little layer of that. And then I used my L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Bronzer in the shade Fair. And I sculpted my face, but I also did the entire perimeter of my face because I don't normally do that extra step. But I could see in the picture that they had done that on her. So I wanted to try to, emulate the look as much as possible. So this is just a matte bronzer. So use that. And then for blush, I used my LA Colors Cream Gel Blush in the shade Admirable, which looks very pink on camera, but It's actually more of a natural color on the face. So, and then I did my brows with my Hard Candy Brows Now brow pencil in medium brown. So that's what I've done so far. So we're going to start with the eyes. So I'm going to go in, even though I have corrector and concealer all over my eye area, I'm still going to use a primer. Hard Candy Longwear Eyeshadow Primer is what we're going to use to start with. Now this is very intense stuff, so you want to be careful how much you use. I mean, that's all you need to do your entire eye area, especially if you already put product down like I did. So I'm just going to put a dot there and a dot there and blend it in with my finger. And I am also going to just dab a little bit underneath my eye. And I just want to make sure it's blended nicely. Okay. So that's all set. So the first product we're going to use is the Hard Candy Eye Def Eyeshadow Marker in Whiteout. And this is a matte white. So I didn't even know about this look when I bought this the other day. So thank goodness I got this, because I do have a white stick cream eyeshadow, but it's not matte. So yeah. All right, let's see, which brush do I want to use? I'm going to use this one. It's a large shader brush by BH Cosmetics. And I'm going to pack some of this onto the brush. And the way this looks in the picture, they have the white in the crease peeking out from the blue. So then I'm going to take this small crease brush and just diffuse the edges a bit. Okay. And I'm just going to do one eye at a time, make sure that I get the technique perfected. Now we're going to move to the Hard Candy Eye Def Eyeshadow Marker in Boy Blue. And this is also a matte. And now I'm going to move to this Royal and Langnickel brush. And I'm just going to pick up product onto the brush. And you're probably wondering, well, why don't you just apply the stick directly to your eye? I don't know. I find working with brushes to be more effective. So I'm going to apply this to my eyelid and make sure that I get right down to the lash line. And I want to make sure that I get complete coverage, because I can see like a crease in my eye. So I'm going to add more product to my brush and go right over that crease area. And we are going to go a little bit into the crease, because the way they show it in the picture, you can see the white peeking out from the top, but they did go up a little bit. Just like that, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this small detailed brush. This is Profusion ES4 small firm eyeshadow brush. And we're going to load some of this blue onto this brush, and they also went under her eye. And we're going right around the entire bottom of the eye. Oops, sorry. And I'm going to just load up a bit more. And I'm going to go along the lower lash line too to make sure that I really got down to the roots there. Okay, and now I'm going to switch back to this brush and just hit this outer edge here. I want to make sure that I get over far enough. Okay, and they used a brown eyeliner in her waterline. So I'm going to use Maybelline Tattoo Studio Gel Pencil Liner in Smooth Walnut. And I'm going to very carefully apply this to the waterline because I don't want it to get onto that blue at all. And of course my eye is watering. Okay. And now I'm going to curl my lash. And you have to be so patient with this because there is a tendency to want to get this step over with. And I feel like I know with myself, I usually don't wait long enough. And if you don't wait long enough, it isn't going to work. And also, if you kind of pump it at the end, it works better too. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Hard Candy Ultimate Lash Extension Mascara. And this is in Jet Black, and this is for lengthening. Wipe off the excess. Trying to get right down to the roots and wiggle a bit without getting any on my eyeshadow, please. This is a very intense mascara, so you don't really need to go over it too many times. Okay, and I'm going to do the other eye off camera, and then we're going to come back and work on the lips. Okay, so both eyes are done, and now we're going to move on to the lips. And I'm going to start with the Hard Candy Insta Pout Lip Liner in the shade Boyfriend. And I'm going to line my lips with this. So they did a fairly deep nude shade here. Well, nude compared to what I would normally wear for a nude. And blue eyeshadow with a nude lip is a pretty pairing. I would normally do pink, but I like nude with blue eyes too, or blue eye makeup. Okay, I'm just filling in. Okay, and on top of this, I'm going to use Maybelline Lifter Gloss in Stone, which is a really pretty nude. The applicator on this is pretty big. It makes it hard to get a precise application, so I usually just merge my lips together like that to get it to blend in better. All right, so let's see how I did. You ready? Pretty close, huh? I've got the white peeking out across the top. I've got the blue. Wow, they really dragged that blue down far, but I like it. I like it better. I kind of tweaked it to my own liking. I didn't want to bring the blue down as far, but the brown liner, the nude lip, the cheek color, I think I got pretty close on that. And they bronzed her face around the perimeter. So that is it. That is my interpretation of what they did. It would be interesting to know which Chanel products they used, but it doesn't matter because I wouldn't buy them anyway. I do like Chanel makeup, but it's out of my price range. So that is my cloud cover makeup from the September 2023 Vogue magazine. And that is page 330. Airy Pastel Eyes. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.